and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some products that you might not know exist at the Dollar Tree. I feel like very often when you go to the Dollar Tree, we go for specific things that we know that they have, and then occasionally we stumble upon new things. I feel like there's a lot of products that are really easy to sort of pass up or to miss if you don't know that they exist. And so today I want to share some of those with you. They're kind of like hidden gems of the Dollar Tree that you might not know exist that you can get for only $1. So let's jump into this. I'm probably not going to go through this in any type of order, but I'm going to start with a couple things in the electronics department, if you will. I actually did an entire video where I tested a bunch of Dollar Tree electronics. I will link that down below. But I found a couple of big time winners, and one of them is the Dollar Tree flashlights. These are only $1, and let me tell you, the power on these things is actually really, really good. I think we all need flashlights just kind of hanging around our house at like random places if you lose power, or one by the back door, you know, like at nighttime to like let the dog out or whatever, you gotta run out to the car. It's always nice to have flashlights around, and these $1 ones from the Dollar Tree actually really impressed me with how strong they are. And on the topic of electronics, they also have a couple of different push light options, LED push lights. These bad boys, again, actually give you a really good bright light. I remember when I first tested them thinking that they were gonna be like just totally lame, and then turning them on and being really impressed with the light that you can get from them. The light you get from this $1 push light is better than some like $5 push lights that I have used in the past. I actually like these so much that I've done an entire video all about different hacks and uses that you can do using these $1 push lights, so I will link that video down below as well. But they're just really nice, super easy to push on and off. They have a little kickstand in the back, and they also come with a self-adhesive piece so you can like literally stick them up. They are amazing finds for only $1. All right, next up are these little spray bottles. I feel like you can find little plastic spray bottles all over the place, but just a nicer quality spray bottle. It can be really hard to find good spray bottles if you're doing like your own cleaners, your own DIY like room sprays. And I don't know, guys, like I'm not a professional materials identifier, but when you look inside, like it's clearly a metal container and not a plastic one, and I just think these are really great little finds. And speaking of small bottles, the Dollar Tree actually usually in the toiletries aisle will have an entire travel section, and I find this can be really great when you need to stock up on travel essentials. You need to get like the little travel sized bottles. I feel like the price of travel sized bottles just keeps increasing like year after year, and every time I go to fly and I go to get like mini travel size things, I'm like, why am I paying like $5 for a mini deodorant? It's crazy. So definitely hit up the Dollar Tree for all of like their mini travel stuff. I also love they sell 3 packs of the like refillable travel bottles. Again, at my pharmacy, you pay at least $1 for just one of these. So $1 for 3 is a total steal. They also sell these smaller jars, which I really like, because sometimes I find that these ones, like they're fine for lotions and shampoos, but sometimes I need smaller ones for like a face lotion or an eye cream or even makeup. All right, next up, Dollar Tree has removable hooks. You guys know that I love me some command hooks, and I love my command hooks, but you can actually get these ones for only $1, which is much cheaper than the command ones. These ones hold up to a pound. If you need something to hold something stronger, you'll want to upgrade to command hooks, but if you are looking for a command hook and you need to hang something that's less than a pound, these are going to be a way better steal than the command hooks, and they work just as well. They're literally dupes for the 1 pound command hooks. Actually, command hooks come in ½ pound and 1 pound, so like anything under a pound, this is going to be a way better deal because the command hooks are pricier for sets of 4. On the topic of hooks, they also sell these heavy duty suction, I was going to call them suction hooks, suction cup hooks. And these are great to use in places like bathrooms. The way that they work is you take the suction cup and you stick it up against glass or a smooth surface, and then you pull the hook down and that creates the suction. So I say it's for bathrooms, but honestly you could use it anywhere. It'll stick, you know, to windows, to glass, to tile, to whatever. 2 for $1 is the best deal you're gonna get, and these work really great for that. All right, next up is you can get name brand Armor All multi-purpose auto cleaner. This is sold in the auto section at the Dollar Tree. And this is actually cheaper per fluid ounce than when you buy the big ones. Like when I compared prices at Target and at Walmart, you pay a little bit less for this. And I like having just the smaller ones because sometimes it's easy to keep them right in your car. But I just think that these are a great find. And the Armor All multi-purpose cleaner is awesome for cleaning cars. So it's just a great Dollar Tree cleaning find. All right, this next product I'm gonna go ahead and demo for you because it is so cool, and it is these sneaker cleaners. They're called shoe erasers, and it says that basically it's just going to erase any like scuffs from the white soles of your shoes. So I'll go ahead and show you this in action, but basically you just add water to this and it works kind of like a magic eraser. The cool thing about these is, yes, do they work very good on shoes? Yes, you can tell they do, but you can actually use them on all sorts of things. I even used it on my kitchen cabinets to get some dirt and grime off of that. Used it on some trim around my house, on light switches, on outlet covers. Works on all sorts of basically just sort of like shinier, plasticky type of white surfaces, and for only $1 they're super great. Another product you can get at the Dollar Tree, they actually sell this in the party section as a balloon inflator, but this is actually just a really great little mini handheld pump. Obviously, if you're blowing up balloons for a party, it's really great if you're doing like balloon garland, but you can use it to blow up all sorts of stuff. Use it to blow up pool inflatables in the summertime. Honestly, it's just like a really handy thing to keep around the house for only $1. Throw it in with your tools and stuff, and you will find yourself using it for all sorts of things. Next product that I think you should always have from the Dollar Tree, I literally always keep them in my house, is their packs of zip ties. You find so many random uses for them. You've seen them in my videos tons of times. I've used them for life hacks, I've used them for DIYs, I use them to combine things. Like literally when you have zip ties in your house, you just will find all sorts of really useful ways to use them. I'm thinking in my mind as I'm saying this, like I should probably do a zip ties hack video because I got a lot of them. In the tool section, you often can get felt protectors. These are the protectors that go on the bottom of like chairs and tables to protect hardwood floors from getting scratched, like when you're moving your chairs in and out. Let me tell you, I have experience with these felt protectors. We've lived in multiple houses with real hardwood, and so we are constantly putting felt protectors on the bottom of our chairs, specifically like dining room chairs that we have to pull back and forth. I've bought really good, like high quality ones, and they still fall off eventually after a while, and then you're constantly having to put new ones on. So I honestly have stopped spending the money getting like the more expensive packs, and I just get these ones from the Dollar Tree because then when they fall off and I gotta put a new one on, I'm good, I'm ready to go. I didn't spend a ton of money on something that's just gonna fall off eventually and I'm gonna have to throw out. So I think these are a great find from the Dollar Tree. The next product is you can actually get little toolboxes at the Dollar Tree. These aren't like the world's most amazing heavy duty toolboxes. I don't know that I would be using it for like my heavy duty tools, but these are basically like little kit and caboodles, and you will find all sorts of really helpful uses for little toolboxes like this. It works really great if you are a girl mom and to like keep all of like hair stuff in. You can keep bobby pins and hair ties and like some detangling spray. Keep it in the downstairs bathroom like under the sink. Really great for crafting. I like to have one where I keep a bunch of craft supplies. It's just like a really useful product, and honestly for like $1 it is such a steal. Next product is actually in the baby section. It's these doorknob covers. If you ever had to childproof your house, if you have any doors that you want your child not to be able to open, these actually work honestly just as well as the ones that I spent like $5 a piece on. They clip on, they prevent my toddler from being able to open the doorknob, but at the same time I can open the doorknob, and when I'm all done and I don't need it anymore, they unclip. So they do exactly the same thing. That's something that costs more than 5 times as much cost me on Amazon. So all right, my friends, that does it. That was some of my favorite hidden finds from the Dollar Tree that maybe you didn't know existed, but now you do. You're in the know now because you watched this video. Honestly, I feel like pretty much every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm finding a new find, something new to try, something different that I haven't seen before. And that's just one of the beauties of the Dollar Tree. Just like one of the fun little things about the Dollar Tree. It's like there's always something fun to buy, and it's always only $1, and it's just, there's something thrilling about that. As always, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video.